Big boss truck. My 750. Allah inside. Helping me with the rhyme. Now Allah helps me do it line by line. Our one and only God, Allah. We're all opening our eyes. Turn your attention to our Allah. Start thinking, praying. Many of you have been deceived, duped, way far away from our Allah. He is right there inside of us all. So I won't say far away. Turn your attention away. And where has placed your faith? We're analyzing. Analyzers. This is DIA, CIA programming. Any of you interested in learning? Or, I should have done it right. That's going to go up on the tube here in a moment. This is part 2. Watch legendary activist Angela Davis rally Women's March on Washington. Uploaded by CBS News. Keeping our views askewed. Uploaded on January 21, 2017. Alright, so we start out and we see this is what's going on. Now, what do I notice? Okay, so they're going to march and they put their pink hats on. Alright, that explains that. Purple. But I don't believe they're so hot, the pinks. There's so many. Oh, Muslims. 2 pink veils we see over here. Let's see. And we see one over here. She does too, so we cross. Alright, I see. Because the message to their group, there it is. We have an African American male in the middle. And then I see his enemy, the cowboy hat. He is looking down. And they're teaching the people down to the ground. He has gray hat on, black shirt. He's at 4 seconds in. He's teaching where they're mourning. They're in a state of as if great loss has happened. He's letting us know. It looks out of and and the one next to him is also. He looks like a young man. Shaved head up the back, not shaved, but short hair. Okay, the cowboy hat. Is he really there? Or is that to catch our attention? And the hood, is it really that Imperial Yankee blue? And they're using the flannel too. This isn't real. I've been calling it. So what we're going to do is, the black and white flannel that has gray in between the black is being used. The gray with black represents the group as a whole. Black with red, communist colors, been tagged on the group. African American community. This is all for you. Your colors. What Yankee Sam has done to the African American community. Black and white, terrorist colors. A terror group formed by Yankee Sam, ISIS. Roll it into an L and bring it back to an S. It doesn't matter none because everyone knows it's the I's working for the S. And Yankee hisses istasis. Black and white have been tagged to the African American community. Those are the colors they fly. So that represents as if they had a logo. The attire would be black with gray and maybe a shirt underneath the black with gray that was all black and white writing. That would be an example. Such as this man, a gray hat, black jacket, gray pants. And if he turned around, he would dance the dance and it would say something when white printing across his chest. If we look next to him, we will see a pink hat that is colored in to be that. Bright. If we look to the shoulder, it's that black and white with the gray in between flannel. I've been calling that now for days. If we look to the right-hand side, we have all on side? All right. I am opening my eyes. Well, I don't want to forget to mention that we're all law. Then I might get going too fast. The hood. The hooded figure, we don't know male or female. What we do know is it's that Yankee Imperial Blue, and we're supposed to see it. The cowboy hat, we're also supposed to notice. This has all either been doctored for us. I'd like to see other photos. What has been doctored is the flannel, the man standing there looking down. And the hat, the pink hat. We'll continue. He's looking up now, so I'll call that back. There's no problem, but his colors are right. Yeah, he's out of place. And so is the black and white and the gray flannel. How can it be every time we see that? And it's in the center of the screen. Oh, and we're getting hot pink with a yellow hat. The hot pink isn't, they colored that. And it's right next to the cowboy hat. She's a female. And she's Caucasian. She's looking back. That's with the computer. This is to enrage African Americans. And she's right in front of the man with the gray hat and the black jacket. If we look to the right-hand side of her, we see the cowboy hat. What's cowboy hat signify? They all know, George Jr. So, we see the black and white flannel. If we look to that, then they look past. And that's being more tagged, and I've said it, to the African American community as a group. As far as the group out there in the street, what their attire is. Not the one they'd have on their logo, on their letterhead. The Caucasian woman is looking back. See, they've been doing this all day with us, I've been noticing, so it means they've been doing it a long time. Oh, and we're going to have an African American woman maybe turn back on the other side. I'll have to watch this and run it back. What they want us to know and enrage us, what I'm seeing so far in the center of the screen, that's the reason the Caucasian has yellow on. It catches us. They use it oftentimes in the programming, years and years, decades. The yellow catches attention, drags it to the scene while it keeps it to the theme. It's at the center. And oftentimes can be found to the center of the screen. What else is colored in up at the front of the stage is yellow, and it's by a copper. Yeah, so they're going to take the yellow to the copper because they connect the hats. Let's see where we go with this. Yeah, and to make things very irritable for everyone that's part of Yankee Imperial Blue, Hillary's campaign color colored in on a jacket next to the Yankee Imperial Blue to catch our attention. Because it wouldn't be that vivid. They're doing this to catch our attention. The other things aren't, nothing stands out like that. So we know this color, the green over on the other side, will catch our attention too. On the left-hand side. We'll see what we see. Keep those colors in mind and see what they do. Between that green, and we're going to have a red at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so she's marked. So if you look at the red, at 14 seconds in, look above the red. We're going to see an African American woman who is dark complected African descended American woman. We're all Caucasian, African, we'll go African, excuse me, and I'm speaking to you first. See, I'm worried about the Caucasians. Won't want to leave them left out. African descended Americans, I mentioned you, that would make the other, different than you, Caucasian descended Americans. The only ones who are native are the Native Americans, Asian descended Americans, and Latin Americans. They can be Latins. That's what it is, south of the Rio Grande, south of the Yankee States border. They can be Latin Americans. Okay, she's not. Oh, they made the image appear and disappear in the hats of the people. So they're giving us subliminal messages by making figures out of other objects. So let's go back and run it again. And it's right at the time that we see the Caucasian look back. She's going to get her face covered by the African American man who is wearing black with gray. He's going to look back at us. He's looking at his community. And what he's going to do is, he goes from looking at the red. Okay, here we go. This is how much programming there is. 6 seconds in, we're going to see to the left-hand side. I need to cut these every, yep, my 750. Hang in there. I'll be right back. Need to upload another video. My 750. Big Boss Jock signing off.